What's up, guys? It's Football Thanasi. Today I'm just going to talk about Match Day 18 and then a little bit about WEHELLAS, which is a mod for PES 21. Okay, so let's get it going. First match was Asteras versus IL. Asteras, one of the outstanding teams, one of the teams punching above their weight, one of the teams playing great football, and have a great striker, and have a great winger. Also have a great CDM, and a great center back. They beat IL 1-0. IL. Not a lot of happy fans, from my understanding, as there should be not happy fans. There are some good things. One of them is Pinakas. Another one that I like personally is Sparv, Tim Sparv, a tall CDM who plays a really classic CDM role. But he's also there for the build-up. He gets a lot of touches, and I like watching him pass the ball around. It's cool. However, once it passes the next progression, it doesn't do anything. I talked about that in my last video. Next, Apollon Smirnis versus Aris Thessaloniki. Apollon, another team that's been very impressive and punching above their weight. Tsiloulis, I like him. Thomas Bedinelli, I like him too. But my favorite is Nikos Ioannidis. He's awesome. He got hurt though. He's injured. Well, they lost to Aris. Aris, the dark horse team. Aris, another team punching above their weight. And Aris, they couldn't score in their last 3 games. And were a little disappointing, even though they seemed like they were the better teams in those games. One game, the Uthis had a crazy game. The other, they couldn't score on Ike. And before that, I don't even remember who they played. But, they can't score. And I think that they made the Uthis look good. Not to hate on the Uthis, I think he had a great game. But I think they made him look good. I think they need a striker. And it looks like they signed Mitroglou. I'm very happy Mitroglou is going back to Greece, and I'm very happy he's playing for a team like Aris. Because he could have picked Olympiacos. Maybe not, since they have Hassan and El Arabi. But I'm glad he went to Aris. I'm glad it worked out like that. I'm glad Hassan recovered from his ailment with coronavirus. That would have been a heartbreaker to see anybody suffer from coronavirus. But, you know, it would have been pretty annoying, because where did he get that coronavirus? It is highly likely that he got it from Mohamed Salah. And what did Mohamed Salah do to get the coronavirus? Was have a big old wedding for his brother or something like that. And gave a bunch of Egyptian players coronavirus. I think he might have given it to El Neni too, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I shouldn't go starting rumors. But they beat Apollon 1-0. And guess who gets the goal? Their new signing, Ioannou. Nikos Ioannou. I believe that's his name. I believe that's his first name. He just came from Nottingham, did he? Yeah, I don't think he was getting playing time there, and I believe he is a Cypriot. Yes. And he gets the goal today. Good for him. It's really insane to see Zande Silva and Bruno Gama playing so well, and no goals coming from it. So, moving on. Next game was Panathinaikos versus Ofi Kriti, and Panathinaikos wins 2-0. I am liking Panathinaikos right now because guess who their starting lineup was? Left wing, Gambetsis. Center forward, Fotis Ioannidis. Right wing, Dimitris Emanuelidis. 8, Alexandropoulos. And center back, Pungaras. Those are 5 fun to watch young Greek players, and behind them was Socrates Diudis. Very cool to see. They're winning. They won 2-0. Ofi, I talked about how much I like Ofi. They haven't been great lately. They fluffed the game. They should have won. Who was that against? Was it against Volos? I don't remember who it was against, but not good stuff from them. And then I think they got another red card or something. Yeah, their Waterman got a red card, and the next game or the game after that or whatever. And anyway, all the teams around them have a game in hand on them. So not looking great for them, but I think they're going to be fine. I think they're a stronger team than the teams below them. Tomorrow, very excited for tomorrow, we have Atromitos versus Olympiacos. Two teams I like to watch. Panathinaikos versus PAS Lamia. This is important for Lamia. It's very important for them. Because if they can beat anybody, it's Panathinaikos. But Panathinaikos, they're not going to be easy to beat from Lamia. They're an okay team. They don't play easy games. No one wants to play against Panathinaikos. They have this guy I really like, this attacking midfielder, I think. I forgot his name. He has an interesting name, though. Maskreb or something like that. I'll figure it out later. At the same time as Pasianina versus Volos. If there is a time, it is now for Yanina to get some points off a team ahead of them. It's very important. If they do it, they're much better off. If they don't do it, then they're still where they're at. They don't really move anywhere, as far as I understand. And then PAOK versus Ike. Somehow Ike is in second and PAOK is in fourth. What? When did that happen? Because Ike, I thought, was having a terrible season. But then I realized that I've been watching their European games. And if you watched Ike's European games, you would assume Ike is the worst team in the world. They're not the worst team in the world, but I was very disappointed. Okay, I understand Leicester and Braga, but that Zorya Luhansk game, and then okay, they played bad against Braga and Leicester. They were not having a good time. They had to make some changes, and they did. So credit to them. They're in second place. They've only lost a couple games in the league. One was against Olympiacos, and the other was at the beginning against Atromitos. So they went through some ties. They tied Olympiacos. They tied Volos. And yeah, they're second in the league. But that's because everyone's pretty close up there, close for second. It's going to be a fun one for second place. But I think PAOK's a better team. I'm saying PAOK wins this game against Ike. I'm saying Olympiacos beats Atromitos. We're trying 2-0. 2-0. Yeah. Maybe Christopoulos gets a penalty. I'll give it a 2-1 win, but a dominating win. Not like any they're like Olympiacos is gonna dominate them. Even though they're not playing well, but I think they're gonna get a little kick from Martins. So that's what I'm gonna say. Panathinaikos versus Lamia. I just think Panathinaikos is gonna take this opportunity to beat the crap out of Lamia. To be honest, I'm gonna say 2-0. And I'm going to say Arabuli is going to do something good, but it's not going to turn into a goal. So, I'm gonna say two opponents Atléticos. Yeah. Then Pasianina is playing Volos. Pasianina versus Volos. I'm gonna say they both have bad defenses and they both have a good attack. At least Volos did. So I will say I'll give this one a crazy one. I'm gonna say 3-2 for Volos. 3-2. Volos wins against Pasianina. 3-2. And then Palkai. This is gonna be a terrible game. A lot of flopping around. A lot of just no silliness. I'm telling you. If it doesn't happen, respect to him. But that's what I see happening. It's gonna be a tough game. And I am gonna say Palk wins 1-0. Although I can't rule Ike having not getting a goal. I feel like they can get a goal. Especially with the way Livaya has been playing lately, and the quality of Ansarifard. But I still think Palk's a better team. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little something crazy here. I think Palk is not gonna be able to score. Even though I think Kremenchich is finding his form, and he seems like a good striker, I think it's going to be 1-0 Ike, even though I think Palk's a better team. But y'all heard me. Ike wins 1-0. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, should I talk about this? Should I talk about this mod? Might as well talk about it a little bit. So I mute the clips, but they're great. The sound is great. It's actually all chants that are accurate to every stadium, and the home team doesn't just have the Atromitos chants when you play at Atromitos. You also get the away fans from Volos, and you'll hear them out of the corner of your ear if you have a stereo or like a 3D sound or something like that. Actually, I don't know if this game has 3D sound, but the stereo, yes, does work. And then you can see all the, I mean, you've watched it. Look at the quality that they've put in. Look at the work they put in. They have the pictures of all these players. They edit their faces. For some reason, they make all their own players, even if there's a real player. So I just switched out Christodolopoulos, his real one, for the one they made. I don't know why they did that, but I just changed the stats to match their stats, which are pretty good for Christodolopoulos because he is pretty good. He's good still. Look at that pass from him. It wasn't even great, but anyway. The stadiums are all made. They're all custom made, and there is a way to get like Nova Sports and get the Super League like well, I guess it's not a user interface, but all the stuff, all the, like the crap on the screen, the clutter, that all will go away and actually look like the crap and clutter that Nova Sports uses. What else? What else? The Master League's pretty great. They even have footage from Nova Sports. Um, yeah, they go into all the details of all the players. They affect all the ratings. It's really great. Obviously it's outdated, but it's a bunch of dudes working on a mod. A bunch of guys that like PES and Greek soccer so much that they made a mod. And thank goodness for them, because I am not smart enough to do it, and they do it. This is probably the best mod I've used. I do have my grievances with it, but they update it constantly. It's definitely the best one. My problem with it is that, for one, they didn't make your youth squad for Master League for your career mode. They didn't make the youth squad Greek. Not a big deal. Definitely not a big deal. That's like a very terrible complaint, and the least important complaint I have. The second complaint is that they put this league in in a place where you can't scout Greek players. Like, you can't scout the area. Not their fault. Nothing they can blame on like you can't blame them on that because of all the like the compromises they have to make. Like they would have to take away the Spanish league and make the Spanish league in the PEU league. So I understand that. That's what happened. Third problem. These are all guys. These are not issues. Like this is amazing. I'm just being a little critical. This is 100% the best mod I've ever played. Very, very awesome. Anyway, I would love it if they had the second and third league, or at least the second league. I've played a mod that had the second and third league, and it was great. And I guess that's all I have. I mean, um, they not all the stuff lines up perfectly. Like it, I don't think you get a match day, or sorry, a split league at after whatever month. I don't know. When is it? March, February, something like that. But yeah, it's incredible. All the players' faces look good. Um, my Master League is with Atromitos. I started doing a Master League with Apollon Smirnis, but I like them. I like their team, so I found myself not wanting to make signings or anything. But I don't necessarily want to play as those players. Like, I basically just found a team that I can edit freely without feeling bad. I don't know. Like, not feeling bad, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right sometimes, especially if you're really getting into the realism of it. So I basically wanted to find a team that was good enough to make medium signings, like, you know, I don't I bought Ninis. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I bought Ninis just because I like how he plays, and I want him to be good. And I bought Gambetsis, which like Gambetsis probably wouldn't go to Atromitos, but he has been complaining about not getting playing time. And you can see him going to maybe a second division Italian side, like a bunch of Greeks are doing right now. You could also see him going to Germany. And maybe you can see him going within the league somewhere. And that could be Atromitos. That wouldn't be a bad move. Although I think he's a little better, but I don't know. I'll keep him for a couple years, then move him on. And I really like playing with Christodolopoulos, so I like that. This guy, Rebello, is dirty at this level. I can just do anything with him. Didn't do it that time, but still looked cool. Alright, think I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all been listening long enough. I don't have much else to say. So it works out. Go follow me, give me the likes, give me the subscribes, do the thing and the thing. At Football Fanasi. Throw down some comments, throw down some likes, all that junk. Alright, peace. Have a good night. See you later. Alright.